Hey guys, and welcome back to Castle Crush, and today we are going to be doing some more Wraith decks here, and man, the Castle Crush videos recently have been coming out really slowly from me, but we're going to get back to content in general here, and I think we're going to finally get this all sorted out. So today we're going to start off here with a great video, I think, and this is one of the more interesting decks I've come up with in a while, and it is a Wraith deck. And it's similar to the one we used the last time, but there's no standard bearer, and there's two spike statues, two normal statues, and the cards that win it are the Wrath and the Rage. And the Phoenix and the Hollow Knight can also do some damage, but almost all of the damage really comes from the Wrath. And you put it behind these four statues, or just whatever combination of them, and you just go to work. And in particular, I mean, there's no clearing cards in here really, except the spike statues, so I do have to be careful to make sure that I use the spike statues. The jesters are also for clearing skeletons, and the golem, I just threw it in there because I don't get to use the golem much, and I was like, cool. So we'll see how the golem fits in. And also today, I finally have some chests once again to open for you guys. So let's get right into opening these. And we have the free chest first. And another free chest. And I don't think I'm going to pull legendary today, sadly. But it is nice to open a few chests again. So I used to save like all of my chests for the videos, but then I kind of stopped because it was just hard to do. So yep, pretty much all regulars and legendaries today, but let's get in here with this deck and I can show you guys how my thought process was here. So we can put down the stone statue. I like to use the stone statues on their end and then the spike statues on my end, but the spike statues can be put at either end depending on the situation, and then the fan dancer is solid behind that. And now, what do we want to do? We'll play the Hollow Knight over here. I don't want them too focused on any one particular lane. I want to have some space to choose the best lane to put the Wrath in. And we're going to put it in the one over... Now, we're going to put it behind... We're going to put it behind the Jester, and then we'll Rage. So the arrows won't affect it. I do need to get a golem out there. And I'm trying to think right here what I want to do. We're going to put that spike statue down. Put on another rage, and they shouldn't really be able to touch me, I don't think. At least I don't think they'll be able to touch me. And that was the end of that. And you could see, I mean, they were pretty helpless right there to do anything about it. I'm hoping that the next few weeks we will get back to normal, if not way above normal numbers of videos being put out. It's just been unfortunate how it's happened, but I'm very determined to get back to making content as often as I can. I know I've said this for a while, but that is the one thing I am the most determined on, is getting back to making content. And we're just going to play this Jester over here. I have to maintain some positioning with this deck. It's very important and something that I can certainly do, so that's why I know I have to try and do it. So they're able to use the Inferno there, but I'm still in great shape, and I'm going to just put down a Rage here and try to really get this thing going. Oh, I should have waited, actually. Probably should have waited on that, because the Executioner could have ended up doing damage to both of them, and that would have been very unfortunate. Oh, no. Okay, so new game plan here, guys. We're going to Rage through the bottom lane now. Forget the top lane. Just go straight for the bottom lane. And I think we just have to go for whatever we possibly can here. I'm going to put down everything and hope that they don't have a gust of wind available. So I guess we'll try and save this spike statue, but we ended up not even needing it. Well played. And we managed to finish that one off. Great stuff. It's really funny how I still see a lot of people who don't know how to combat the Wrath, and they just still use spells on it. You know, like Inferno, arrows, even lightning. I saw someone use lightnings against it, and that was pretty amusing. So right here, this is kind of interesting. We're going to play the Golem. I normally seem to get it in the wrong spot. We're going to play the Golem in the right spot this time. And try to use it with a Phoenix combo. So we'll go straight in here then with the Wrath. That's an interesting choice. I mean, I guess they're blocking the Phoenix, but it's not like that's really doing what they maybe were intending it for it to do. I need to get back up here and hold position. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting situation there. We're going to just try and push back here. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm going to do this and then try and rage through that. Come on, you gotta rage through. Rage through, rage through, rage through, rage through. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. Now maybe we can get it. Yes, that should be it. Yes. Yes. Finally finished them off. That one looked like it might turn badly for me, but luckily we were able to make it happen. So finally we do get an epic card for this video after opening a number of chests, and that card is the Reaper as well as Orc's Horde. So good looking stuff right there. So let's get into another match here. And I like the Fan Dancer. I'm not sure how good it really is in this deck, but the Fan Dancer was a card that when it first came out, I was like, she's going to be a pretty useful card, but I guess I'm a little bit, you know, obviously she only works against certain types of things, mostly skeletons and archers and the angel and things like that. Okay, that's not good what just happened there. So they're going to push that back. I'm going to go with the Spike Statue. I know it's a risky play, but we're going to try and set everything up before they can really combat it very well. So we'll run that in the top lane, and then we'll run... We'll run the Wrath in the middle lane. Yeah, you can see what's going on there a little bit. I'm kind of upset, though. I need to take out that Vampire. Alright. No. So, middle lane would have been good, but right now here, I'm just trying to get it figured out. And we're going to set up the middle lane again in a different setup here to try and get a Wrath going there. And now we have two lanes with Wraths in it, and we'll get the top lane with that. So we'll go for the middle lane since that seems to be the least contested of the group. And I see what they're doing there, but... oh, look at that. They try to use the bomb. Okay, rage, rage, rage. I gotta rage here. Get that stone statue down. And they shouldn't be able to win at this point. Oh, nice. The Wrath is so similar, though, to a shaman, I feel like. It's a different ability. I mean, rather than having the... copies, you have, you know, its invulnerability to the spells and such. And which one is better? I mean, I think people would probably say that, you know, the shaman is better. I mean, of course, it costs like one more mana or whatever, right? So, of course, it would probably be a bit better, but I think the Wrath it does a lot of damage. I mean, it really does a lot of damage. So I probably should have played that in the top lane. I was kind of trying to decide how I wanted to do things there. And I think we want to rage this. So, alright, we'll play that like so. These Gust of Wind decks, these are really weird. I don't know why so many people are using Gust of Wind decks right now, but I don't get it. I don't really get why I'm running up against so many of these, but this one we should be able to win. just from the top lane, and we did. But really, Gusts of Wind are pretty annoying for this. This isn't a rushing deck exactly, but it is a deck that revolves around, you know, a specific lane, and if they can Gust of Wind it, then, you know, it has some problems. But it's not totally one lane either, because I can go to other lanes. It's just that, you know, my opponent doesn't necessarily know that the Wrath is going to be my main damage, so... I mean, is the Wrath the best epic card? I don't think so, because there's a lot of competition. I mean, a lot of really good epic cards, like Boneyard, Reaper, Standard Bearer, obviously, Unchained Demon, Angel, you know, Mana Ritual for certain combos. Skull King isn't a bad card. There's quite a lot of good epic cards. Spectre, in the right situations. Black Knight. There's a lot of the epic cards are good cards, so it's really hard. This is definitely not the best epic card, I don't think. And then play the Hollow Knight in the other lane. And we'll go Phoenix in the middle lane. And then, what do we got over here? We have a Golem. And we're going to go here in the middle lane again and try to get things set back up. I think we can still do this, guys. Definitely have to be very careful, but I'm going to try and get everything set up here. I've got the 2 Wraths. Oh, come on. The Wraths are doing good damage, but... They're doing good damage, but we still have a long ways to go, I think. And I have the spiked statue in case I need it. But what I'm thinking is we can just focus on the other lane there. Alright, we'll play the spiked statue. And then try to rage through this middle lane. Very iffy right now, guys. But I think we're going to win. I think we will win, and we did. Good stuff. Definitely had to be creative, but that's part of this deck. You have to play the Wrath in the right spots at the right times and really just try to spread your opponent out. Keep them guessing a little bit as to where the actual damage is going to be coming from. And I still think the Wrath is a pretty fun card to play with. You can use it in rushing decks. You can use it in non-rushing decks like this one. I mean, this is kind of rushing with Rage, but there's no Standard Bearer. So I think this is a really interesting concept for a card and really cool effect for it. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments about this video and what other types of content I should create. Maybe subscribe if you're new to my channel. And thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.